Hello and welcome to VOD of Consciousness with Sientir. I'm Sientir, and I think today's going to be a super long episode. So you can support me on Patreon, patreon.com/Sientir, and hopefully there's a link to a Discord server in the description. Okay, so business out of the way. I am here heading off to Nightfall in Jahai on account of wanting to capture the skill Onslaught. I'm not sure this is the best place to get it in retrospect, but here's the decisions that I've made. There's a gate to the Nightfallen Lands, which is an outpost that would be closer, but I don't have, so I thought I might pick that up on the way. What does this do? Oh, that one's dumb. So I want to go get myself Onslaught. I'm using a slightly different party composition than I have in the past couple of episodes, because the party composition that I'm running would have been terrible in the past couple of episodes. It is... Let's see, I need to roughly head north. I'm going to be looking at a map here. So the reason why it would be a terrible party composition is that it is focused on setting things on fire for forever, which is not effective in the slightest against enemies that cannot be set on fire. So I didn't use it. As you might notice, I am secondarying in Dervish at the moment. So I can use this spell that is nice and things. Man, that 3-second recharge is actually kind of brutal. Okay. Oh, there's this guy over here too. We should probably kill him. So, the way that this party composition works is an aside, so that way you know what's going on. Is, I think this is a really interesting build idea. So I have lots of Mark of Rodgort, which is, as you can see, like, when they're struck for fire damage, foes are set on fire. It's an area of effect hex. I've gotten a couple of guys here. Got it on good old Acolyte Sasuke and on General Morgan. And if we look at Margaret and Acolyte Jin, they are both running Ignite Arrows, which deals a little bit of fire damage in an area of effect when it hits enemies. This Incendiary Arrows does set things on fire, but it has particularly good synergy with Ignite Arrows by having a very wide AoE spread, as well as giving, Acolyte Sasuke is just raw dealing fire damage. He's using a fiery spear and Conjure Flame, and there's some additional fire damage coming off of Zenmai as well. So, as well as she's inflicting bleeding to cause even further health regeneration. So basically, this party composition is set up to just set things on fire using Mark of Rodgort and keep them set on fire because it has a lot of fire splash damage going out on regular intervals due to the effectiveness of Rangers. So, hopefully this party composition does well here. I've certainly seen it be very successful elsewhere. You get some days. Man, this would be a lot easier. Anyway. We need to take this person down. And we need to take this guy down too. Good. I'm glad that they managed to make up for my poor timing. And, fortunately enough of our guys are enchanting themselves that this is not terrible. It's an interesting party heal that I think could work pretty well if you have enough. Oh, QZ needs to go away. I don't know. We're durable enough. That's what's important. No, not more QZ. I just got rid of that. His zone's terrible. Okay. Good news is QZ was down. No to lightning reflexes. Okay. Unfortunately, our thing is not giving us points for that, but whatever. I need to... Let's look. It looks like I need to kind of go... Oh, let's go talk to this Forgotten Warden. So, anyway, the first part of today is going to be me capturing Onslaught from probably... There's another boss that I could have gone up in Eye of the North that probably would have been better, but here we are. That's the thing for killing Titans. Let's see. Is this up here? Oh, that's just crawling with dudes, though. I'd rather not go to spot crawling with dudes. Okay, so it looks like it shouldn't be far from here, actually. Depending upon how well I understand this map. Let's kill this stupid spirit of QZ. Quickening Zephyr is very bad for our energy pools, so I'd like it to not be around. On the other hand, the enemy would like it to be around, so here we are. We've got a conflict of interests. You, no. Breaking. Yes. Ha. Actually, Zenmai is able to take those out as well, which is nice. Where are you going? Stop being around. Okay, it looks like... Is that the right... Yeah, okay, so it looks like it should be this general spot-ish. Or right over here, maybe? What am I even looking for? Looking for something that's named. Onslaught of Terror. I want the Onslaught of Terror over here. The Onslaught of Terror has Onslaught because names. That's how that works, right? Mind Freeze is annoying, but nothing that can't be dealt with. Get dazed. Aha. Not a problem now. Lightning Reflexes goes up. Oh, 3-second cooldown. Boozled my... No, Arm of Insanity needs to go down. Okay, let's get this guy. This guy's being a problem. I don't know, get dazed. Maybe that'll help somehow. And now I just got interrupted. Oh, Onslaught of Terror. Cool, we got him down. I want your Onslaught of Terror. Okay, cool. I got the boss down that I wanted this thing of because it lets me attack and move faster and gain more adrenaline and stuff, and it's really good. Yeah. I could keep it up indefinitely if I didn't have an extra 3 seconds of recharge on all my stuff. I kind of want to... So if I go up there-ish, there's an outpost that I don't have, and I kind of want to not have it. By which I mean I kind of want to have it. I don't need that page open. Let's kill these Graven Monoliths. They're annoying, but would go down easily. Graven Monoliths are interesting in that they have profession switching built into them. So right now they're Paragons. They can also be like Mesmers, and I think one other profession. I don't remember off the top of my head. I will say that this has good synergy with getting Go For Your Eyes up. So there's that. Yeah, over this way. Didn't take long to go get this, and it's very helpful to have it. And then I'm going to tweak my build a little bit and go to Cantha. That's my plan. Let's tweak my build a little bit and go to Cantha. Can't use skills. Quickening Zephyr out. Making everything so expensive. I don't know. Why am I dazing a warrior? Why not daze a warrior? That's what I say. Right now. When I accidentally do it. It's not useful. Alright, whatever. My heroes can take care of that stuff. Let's just collect these random items. And get a random outpost I probably won't have good reason to visit later, but is here anyway. I think I should be about here. Yeah, there's the zone portal. I was just expecting to see a zone label, and there wasn't one, so it was a little confusing. And then I want to go to Cantha, because I don't feel like figuring out a party for when I don't have room for all of the peoples. You can see that, like, Sin and Menlo and Devona and whatnot are all over here, by the way. Eve, all these folks. All these fine fellas. They all have dialogue about, like, where we're at and stuff. My father was a priest of Duena. He told me tales of a voice that speaks in the darkness of our dreams. I sense that voice now beneath Elona's surface. My mother was a priestess of Balthazar. She taught me what to do with nightmares. You fight them, and you never give in. You know, they have all sorts of inspirational speeches about the area that they're in. I'm just going to clear out my inventory, because that's what you do. Clear out inventories when you get them all full of stuff. I'm going to need to get a new ID kit. Not relevant. Oh, that's nice. Okay, let's sell the stuff I don't need. Buy an ID kit. Okay, and then deposit funds. Super. Okay, so now I want to not be in the underworld Tartarus, the version of Tartarus that is in this game. I'm going to swap those around, and I like the idea of running that. I kind of... see, something like Swift Javelin is really cool under certain circumstances. These are not those circumstances. I'm just going to put on Holy Spear because it's good, maybe? I wish I had something like... I don't know. Blazing Spear is extremely redundant, incidentally. Maybe I should run Merciless Spear. That seems good. I'm going to switch General Morgan from Cruel Spear over to Dazed Spear. Or Stunning Strike, or whatever they call it. Okay. There, now I can try to focus on this. I actually... I have... an interesting question. Like, Spirit of the Forgotten has some amount of value here. That's not really what I'm looking for. Nope. That's a wand. A couple of wands. Okay, whatever. What I was looking for is if I had an enchanting Furious Spear, which would be kind of the ideal. I think I'll be fine, hopefully. We'll see. If my energy starts giving me problems, I can do something about it, but I want to go to Kaineng Centaur. And next episode, by the way, I want to open by reading through the book that we got, but that will not be this episode. Okay, I don't know who I'm trying to talk to right now. You, Festival Coordinator Tsuru. You seem likely. The Wayfarer's Reverie is a celebration of the secrets of this world. The spirit of adventure is a yearning for these secrets, a desire to find the world's places of power. The Dragon Empire is home to many such lay points. This festival is a time for journeys. Perhaps you wish to make a pilgrimage to some of Cantha's sacred lands. So I will do so in the name of the Dragon Empire. I do want to do this, but I want to point out a few things first. First, we get 2006 experience points from this because Factions came out in 2006. This event celebrates the release of Guild Wars 2, which was in 2012. And then we get the Proof of Waves. I've already gotten one of the proofs on my Ranger, but we can combine them to do stuff or whatever. So the next couple of episodes are going to be going through these Reverie events. So the first one that they want us to do is go to a place in Sunqua Vale, which is annoying. But we can do these in any order. Visit Tanakai Temple. Okay, let's visit Tanakai Temple. We're doing it this way. Okay. I don't think these have to be done in order. I mean, I guess I'll find out. But I'd rather not drop party members right now and have to figure that out. Because Sunqua Vale is going to be a 4-person zone, and that's going to be a little annoying to try to deal with. So, I mean, I don't know. Like, here's Vizu. This is not a hard place to come visit. But I'm not sure if you have to try to do these in order or... Nope. Visited Tanakai Temple. Cool. Arborstone's Central Chamber. Oh. Oh, that one's... do I have... Okay. We're in for a long episode, everyone. We're in for a long episode, I think. Okay. Arborstone. Yes, this is where I want to go. Fascinatingly, I have Bold Delver on this character, which is very nice. This is Reputation Weekend, so we get a bunch of plus reputation points. Oh, these are doing... Okay, yeah, there's... Do I have... I come here on a different... Oh, I need to go turn that in, too. And there's a bunch of random stuff. Oh, so many quests. Guys, there are a lot of episodes left. What I'm saying. Okay, this is Song in Stone. I don't care about it. I think I just need to go visit in here. The thing would tell me, but, you know, that's not how it works. So. Interestingly enough, this has a slightly different border than enchantments normally do. Quest, are you updating? This feels like Arborstone's central chamber. Cool. Okay, let's just go ahead and visit the Shrine of Matt and worry about figuring out party size stuff there. It won't be hard. Okay. I want to keep Margaret, General Morgan, and Takora. Sure. Oh, that guy has Destroyer Gauntlets. You need 250 Destroyer cores for that. Okay, so... I mean, she's just going to be overkill on her own. This is a bit ridiculous of a party, but whatever. Here we are. Okay. That is not the stairs down to Sunqua Vale. I just want to do these in order so that way I can actually get the starburst telling me where I'm supposed to go, which is a bit easier to work with. There's no other particular reason for it. I'm a Sentinel of the Kurzix. Okay. Need to go all the way over there. Great. I guess I might as well stop and minister Cho's estate. If I do this, I'm going to outstrip the position of my party, but I'm not too worried about that because, frankly, the enemies in the zone are underwhelming. They're like level 2 mantids and stuff. That's just not dangerous. I really do... actually, let's go ahead and... let's see. Yep, there we go. And... there. Screenshot for this episode. It encapsulates what we are doing, right? Maybe? Possibly. Oh, Talon Silverwing's over here. He's a warrior trainer in this game, incidentally, for anyone who cared. Kind of like a Devona parallel. You have them in this. I'm thinking about potentially streaming this game. I don't know. Maybe you would enjoy watching, maybe not. This area is really pretty. I like this area. I like these sorts of red Shinto-esque gates and stuff. Or Tori gates, technically. Oh, I used weird words there. I figured I might as well stop here just because we're in the area. Onslaught is real good, folks. Okay, this is Minister Cho's estate. We're going to need it for Young Heroes of Tyria. We're not doing it yet. Tyria, confusingly being the name of both... Man, this is so beautiful right here. Both the continent as well as the planet. So the northern continent. I could tell that it went off because I stopped having a glowy thing around me and such. The Shrine of Matt is... Either this is a zone portal or this is the actual Shrine of Matt, and I honestly do not remember which. Oh, I've been playing for 2 hours. What do you know? I'm going to increase that time considerably over the course of doing these episodes. Hopefully... Nope, these guys feel like fighting, so... as you can see, being level 20 means that these things are woefully underleveled and therefore inferior. This is the build, actually, that I kind of want the... what's the word I'm looking for? That I kind of want the better leadership helmet for. Just that way I can get up to a higher amount of leadership. That will allow me to get more energy from using that skill. So, because theoretically I could have 14 leadership, which would give me 7 energy, which would be nice. Crimson Skull. Yeah, like it doesn't really matter what we do. These guys are super weak. And I have 580 health anyway. I don't need that much. How do I get to this stupid shrine? I need to go across that bridge. Means I need to go all the way around. Okay, this is a little annoying. Yeah, Margaret, you do your temporary speed boost, and I'll do my permanent speed boost. I don't need Protective Spirit. Why would that be your first instinct? Protective Spirit should be done when somebody's at like 50% health, not at like 98. Protective Spirit's very strong, don't get me wrong, and it's actually good sense to use it super early if somebody has low health, like they've died a couple of times and have a bunch of death penalty, but it is not anywhere close to necessary. When somebody is at like full health and doesn't have any death penalty, and it's not accomplishing. Basically what I'm saying is when you're being hit for little amounts of damage like that, you only really need shielding hands or shield of absorption or something like that. I mean, the AI is only so good. So, whatever. I don't fault it too much for making technically slightly inferior decisions. That human monks are always going to be more efficient, although AI is always going to have better reaction time. So here we encounter Brother Satai and the Shunlai Archivist Jonaman, who will tell us a little bit about this place. He says, if you had pored over the pages of our history like I have, you might agree with me on this. From king to commoner, we are but children in this world. I don't maintain any illusions about our proliferation. We've fought great powers and tamed wide lands. Our numbers have grown, and we've swarmed the face of Tyria. But no matter how far back our archives go, there's something older. No matter what strength we rally, there's something mightier. Yet still we persist over the ancient and terrifying. Why? Give credit where you like, but if the gods didn't shine their grace on us, I don't think we'd be standing here right now. Okay, I need to go to Haiju Lagoon, apparently, for the next one. It's gonna require... Wait, can I get there? Okay, we'll be fine. Let's see, I don't... Okay, where is Sasuke and Senmai? We don't... We're still going to be over-leveled, so we don't need too much in the way of additional healing. I mean, this is identifiable. So, yay, 4 gold. Doesn't surprise me much. There's just going to be a lot of running around, mostly. I might go all the way to stupid Zendaijin. Zendaijin? I don't even know where this is going to take us, to be honest. I do like the snowy mountainous areas. Xingzhe Island is really, really cool in its own right. And, oh, I need to go to Haiju Lagoon, so not even this zone. And there's a lot that I like here. It is not, however, Priestering Ascalon. It doesn't have the same nostalgia. Though it is really nice being here. It is a very pretty zone. You can see these guys are much higher level. Much higher level does not mean threatening. They're just... They don't die in 2 hits. They die in, you know, several. These guys are actually pretty beefy. Oh, I have weakness on me. That's why. Weakness would do it. Oh, goodness. We're being attacked by tigers. And these level... whatever. Sensali. These unimportant Tengu. You can see that this build is currently in operation and turning enemies into a fine seared goo. I don't know how to continue that thought. I would undoubtedly be benefited by having what I'm looking for. Right way over there. Oh, whatever. Yeah, that works so much better. Oh, yeah, but their weakness is draining how much energy I get from Go for the Eyes, too. I feel like having an enchanted mod might help a lot with some of this, but... Definitely a different character could go through some of this faster just because they'd have more of the zones. But whatever. Wait. I think I just need to go this way. I'm going to ignore the enemies. I'm really close to the zone transition. And these guys are not especially dangerous, nor do I care about their rags. So I'm just gonna charge through. You can see my party's like caught up on them, and it's just not a threat. Okay. Oh, a bunch of afflicted. Oh yeah, but these are low level afflicted. This is a really interesting kind of point though about the design of this game. The afflicted as an enemy type are particularly dangerous. They have Ray of Judgment on the monks, which is a very powerful skill. I think the necromancers actually have Order of Apostasy, which allows you to strip enchantments, which is actually very powerful. But sort of their greatest danger is that they explode on death. And see that it's almost a Death Nova-like explosion. And that's a huge problem because if you are at all like in their face, so like the warriors and stuff, or if you're like a warrior or an assassin or something, then their exploding in your face is going to cause you lots of damage. So they are very deadly from that standpoint. It's one of those things is like, okay, I'm all the way out here. Do I just conclude things? Where's this asking me to go? Haiju Lagoon. Just visit Haiju Lagoon. Okay. Apparently that means Taipao Island with Baozo Evil Barch. Oh, I just got that diverted. No! Oh, that was the worst. Why do these things have diversion? Diversion is an extremely powerful monk skill that you'll like, or mesmer skill that you like never see me put on a hero. The reason why you won't see me put on, what does this do anyway? 25 health every time you use a skill. That's nice. The reason why you won't see me use it on an enemy or on a hero is just simply because while the effect is extremely powerful, generally speaking, something like Daze is going to be more effective. Great, thanks. More effective at a kind of accomplishing the goal. What it does is it just makes skills take longer to recharge, which, like I said, is an extraordinarily powerful effect. But it's not... You want enemies to be dead more than it mattering, because like in PvP, it is... Oh, great, I'm crippled. It is extremely deadly. Because you're straight up, like, preventing an enemy from being able to do anything. But, yeah. Anyway. We do need to just go off elsewhere. I'm not... This might have some useful mods on it. Not really. It counts for the title. It has that going for it. I don't care too much about what these guys are doing. My intention here is to just make my way... There's a mission that we're going to need later. So my plan is to go down this way and get that outpost. That's Miller Quang. There's a lot of Millers in this game, evidently. That's neither here nor there, but just an observation. Wait for my party to catch up. I think I might want to fight the Dragon Lily should leave them alone here. But I figure while I'm all the way out here, I might as well grab this outpost. It's a little bit, you know, of an extra walk, but I don't think it's a huge deal. Yeah. Yay, my thing was useful. Ow, that guy exploded. Now, is it this way? I think it might be this way to Zendaijin. Anyway, we're going to need... It's a mission outpost that we're going to need for Young Heroes of Tyria later. So I feel like it makes sense to just go ahead and grab it right now. One of the things that's cool about this skill, by the way, is if I'm enchanted, I get healed twice by it, which is really nice. Okay, so I'm seeing an outpost over there, which to me smells of... Yeah, okay, that should be where I'm trying to go. Even if that's not the... Yeah, Zendaijin. Okay. Why does it have 2 portals? Is what I'm trying to figure out. Yeah, enchantments are normally green. Flash enchantments are blue. I don't know. We're going to need this mission outpost later is basically what I'm saying. So I wanted to come here now. Whatever. We'll need that later. Where's the next? Okay, Nipui Quarter. Hopefully this is not far into Nipui Quarter. A little ugly. This is a good zone to get a specific Ranger Elite in. We can go back up to our full party, which means adding Dankoro and... Who was the last person that I'd had? Oh yeah, Jin. Help, help, I'm trapped by this Junlai agent. Okay. Plant fight. And then the rest of this stuff needs to go to... this is where you can change professions for the first time in this game. You just buy them, rather than going through arduous quests like in Prophecy. I believe this character already has all of this. Most of mine do. You take my stuff I don't need. Thanks. Okay. The Pui Quarter is significant. It's where you become Uenosu, which is this game's version of Chosen, etc. Just kind of the special status that allows you to be able to change secondary professions and stuff. There's not really actually an equivalent in Nightfall. They decided it was a dumb idea, I guess. I don't know. They just didn't have a follow-up. Where does this want us to go? Oh. Huh. Let me double check something. Because it may be extremely prudent. Pui Quarter. Oh, I might need to go specifically to the explorable version. I need explorable area. Okay. Yeah, that's okay. We're going to go back to the outpost. I'm going to switch to Ranger and tweak my build because I'm going to be blunt. If I'm going to do Rangering, this is like one of the best elite skills that I could be picking up for myself. So I might as well do that since I'm going to be here. Anything you want me to do? Oh, I could do apply poison. That would be amusing. I really want to dip into wilderness survival for that. Sorry, I'm thinking through weird random build stuff. Let's see. Apply poison is a good skill, but it's a bit energy intensive. I don't know. You know what? Why not go into wilderness survival for apply poison? And I don't think I need we shall return. I'm going to put my spare point in command, and I'm going to go ahead and bring natural stride. That sounds like fun. Okay. This is whatever it is. Oh yeah, I get an elite, so I should just put Cruel Spear on, because that's just mostly better. Okay. Because we just need to go to this guy, and like I said, this guy, it's an elite called Ferocious Strike that gives you adrenaline and energy. It's a pet attack, and it has a good amount of plus damage added onto it as well. So it is absolutely worth getting, and it looks like this is sending me to where that boss is. So if I'm going there anyway, I might as well collect this elite skill. And yes, this is a very long episode. I hope you enjoy. This one right here, visit the Entombed Leviathan in Rhea's Crater, is probably going to be the most time-consuming one of these. This one's going to take a little while, but yeah, it shouldn't be too bad. I mean, I can do that too, see? Uses the same sort of animation as dodge, which is fine. It's an evasive skill. Why there's two versions of dodge is beyond me. There's, I mean, it's a weird experiment in factions of like making reprints. So there's dodge, which is like you have a little bit move faster and you block incoming projectiles. Originally it was evade incoming projectiles, and they got rid of evade in a move that I think was perfectly reasonable. And then they made Zojin's Haste, which is the exact same skill as dodge. It's whatever. It was a decision that they made, and I don't think it's a terrible one. I don't think it's a fabulous one. It just is. We actually need to go south here towards these fires for some reason that are happening. I don't remember. I think it's... Okay, let me actually look at the... Nope. We don't need to go that way. We need to hitch up this way towards these guys, actually. Looking at the map. I got used to where my one skill was, and now I hit the wrong one. That's okay. Something actually that's kind of important is knowing when to switch targets with Apply Poison. Part of what makes Apply Poison powerful is the ability to distribute poison around amongst a bunch of enemies. So recognizing that you have that power and then making good use of it is an important part of using Apply Poison. So I do recommend, if you are doing some sort of Apply Poison build, that you remember that your best strength may in fact not be in single target, but may in fact be in alt-tabbing to hit multiple targets. And this guy needs to go down, because he's a mage and is going to try to knock us down and stuff. Yeah. And we have a lot of degen on this party just because the build is designed to just set everything on fire for forever. Which is a very, very strong tactic. So we're giving everybody maximum degen, and that is not to be underestimated. That is 20 damage per second. That completely ignores armor. You can't protect against it. So it's very, very, very strong. Ward against foes is very annoying. It's actually not terrible as a skill, by the way. Ward against foes. What it does is it just makes everybody move slower in its area of effect. Which is actually pretty good, as it allows you to be able to effectively kite enemy warriors and stuff. But it does have the side effect, I guess you could say, of... I was not expecting to be capping Ferocious Charge today, let me tell you. Or Ferocious Strike, rather. But it has the side effect of... where was I? I've forgotten. I was talking about some skill and the side effect of using that skill. I mean, we're absolutely... Oh, yeah. It allows your backline to be able to evade attacks better. just buy property of enemies moving at half speed and your dudes moving at full speed. So it's very useful from that standpoint. Okay, they're all dead, so I didn't actually need to use Apply Poison then, but whatever. I'm doing some sort of weird pretending I'm a ranger, except I can apply Deep Wound, which rangers cannot generally do. Man, these Wayfaring marks have been dropping for crazy like me on my pre-searing character that I'm working on making a perma-pre. It is a little pointless, actually. There's no way to turn them in pre-searing, so you have to like try to find somebody who will buy them off you or something. How long does that poison last? 11 seconds? So that's 88 damage for the full duration. And here you can see Rowan, Beastkeeper. I'm actually more concerned about the mage. The mage uses knockdown stuff and is very annoying from that standpoint. Okay. We've done what we needed to for the Reverie, but, I mean, boss, right? So we might as well take this guy down. Because, I mean, he's here. See? Like, I don't have any spec in it. Oh, this is a different one. Yeah, okay. I thought this was a Ferocious Charge. And Rage Lunge is also very, very strong. Deep Wound and a bunch of plus damage. I don't know why I was thinking it was Ferocious Strike. Whatever. It's still very, very, very good. And it's absolutely worth capping it when I'm coming here anyway. Okay, so I need to go all the way over there, which is... Okay, I might need to do... Okay, I have some Imperial faction. I want to... Okay. I'm going to... The best way to approach what I'm wanting to do here is actually to become a Luxon. The reason for that is that will allow me to go backwards through water, veil, whatever. Okay, I have a couple of different things I need to do here. So it says I need to get to the edge of the whirlpool anyway, and then visit Raisu Palace, which is not difficult, I don't think, depending upon where they want us to go, of course. More of these, whatever, we're gonna get more, might as well just stick that over there. I wanted to pick up another Signet of Capture to replace the one that I just used. Interesting. That one's just worth selling. The reason why my eye was caught on that is the Ebon mod is useful with a Dervish skill, but I don't think it's something that I'm going to be so enamored with that I need that. What is this? 794. Okay, and I want to go visit the skill person. Yeah, I want to talk to... Oh, is it? No, I'm not. Whatever. Let's just talk to this person and get ourselves another Signet of Capture. And actually, we can talk to the rewards person over here. That's why I came here. A lot of ranger skills that I don't need. I'm going to buy another Capsig. And faction rewards... I'm probably going to lose 500 or so faction. There's not a whole lot I can do about that. I can buy faction skills. Yeah, everything else costs too much more. Okay, so are any of these even remotely helpful? I'll just grab Signet of Corruption. Okay, now I should have, yeah, 500. That 500 is just going to have to be lost. And what I'm going to do, actually, is I'm going to come up here. I should be able to convert my Imperial faction into Luxon faction here. What are you? Oh, okay, yeah. I want this spear. We're gonna get it eventually. You. Do you just want written evidence? Just want written. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna need to figure out quickly who I talked to about my Imperial faction. Imperial official. Okay, you know what? Over here. We're going over here. Hi, Priest of Balthazar. You have nothing for me. All of these stuff are available on PvP only characters. You can unlock stuff. As you can see, I've unlocked stuff. I think my account is fully unlocked on everything, as it should be. My build is also a complete and utter mess right now, but that's neither here nor there. I think... Oh, are you... Yeah, okay, this is obnoxious. Okay, I'm gonna need to do a bunch. Okay, I need to go talk to this suspicious Kurzik. Oh, this is convoluted. This is so convoluted. Oh, maybe you can do what I want. This is the weirdest thing. Like, I am confident that this is faster. I'd like to make an exchange for Luxon faction. I guess. Okay, whatever. Let's see. Just give me 1,000 Luxon faction. Thank you. That's what I wanted. Okay. Now I have more Luxon faction than Kurzik faction, which makes me officially a Luxon. That's how it works if you were wondering. Okay, so now I need to add my heroes back on. Jin, Margaret, Takora, Dankoro, Sasuke, Zenmai, General Morgan. And I need to make my build not messed up. Let's go back to this, because I like the Onslaught build. Merciless Spear, Onslaught, this random Healy thing, and... Oh, yeah, I had the Resurrect, but I don't need that. I don't want anything that costs too much. Huh. Because I had this on, but I don't strictly speaking want that on. I mean, if I needed energy, I can bring Glowing Signet as well, but that seems a bit... The hood. I don't know. Oh, I just need to pick something. So let's pick... I'm unstoppable, I guess? Yeah, why not? I am unstoppable. Okay. Hi, Kunaving. Let's see, I don't need to clear out anything in my inventory, so let's just go ahead and go out into the unwaking waters in this super duper special long, ridiculously long episode. Actually, it would be super good idea of me to double check where this wants me to go when it says Whirlpool's Edge. Okay, wrong thing. We need to fight some dudes because they're fighting us. Okay. Whirlpool's Edge. Okay, that's not very far. I have it up on a map. We're gonna need to fight some of these Shuriken. It won't be too big of a deal. As soon as I start getting involved properly. Oh man, I do not like that assassin armor is on my wares by default. Okay, that guy was a little more durable than I like. Spirit of Famine. So this is an area where there was a farm actually. It's dead now because the skills necessary to make it work died. Is it possible as a 55? It might be possible to 55 it. We're gonna have to fight somebody shuriken. Shuriken assassin. Ranger's vaguely annoying. But we're inflicting a lot of condition damage here, so that's just good. Auspicious Parry is an interesting move. I don't know if it'd be any good on a Paragon or not. I don't know. There's a lot of those, like, this is a cool warrior stance type stuff. It's kind of neat. But yeah, the Spirit of Famine is something that the Shuriken warriors use. And it's quite potent. And there's a lot of... So what you could do is you could get these warriors and assassins around you. Protect yourself, and then they would kill themselves off of the famine damage because you do Sympathetic Visage and Ancestor's Visage kind of in parallel. The Mesmer enchantments. I built an Energy Denial build with them on it. I don't remember if I did that on this character or another character or what, but the long story short, it was a very effective way of dealing a lot of damage because they would take famine damage and they would explode in a shower of dead. I think I got hit by some debilitating shots. But anyway, it was a very effective strategy. And a very efficient farm. But the sort of tactic that was used for it was the 600 HP farm, which used Spirit Bond, which has since gotten nerfed. It used to... So now it only triggers like 10 times and then it ends. It used to just trigger indefinitely, and that made for a very, very powerful farming technique. But, yeah, take my Luxon. I have, like, gotten Luxon faction. I've gotten a lot more Kurzik faction. But I've gotten a lot of Luxon faction. Okay, so it looks like Whirlpool's Edge needs me to go a little bit further around this way, past some of these carp. The carp themselves are assassins for whatever reason and like to use Siphon Strength. Is, I guess, a decision that they can make. Sure, why not? We're just going to keep them on fire, is what's going to happen here. And then they're just all going to burn, and then they're not going to be a problem. I get to heal people. The AI said charge because it literally has a skill to charge. What do you want? That's what it does. Makes you run faster. Removes crippled. It didn't used to remove crippled. That got added in an update to make it compete more with fallback, if I remember correctly. I don't remember the exact history of the skill. But okay, why is this guy able to block me? Probably has Weapon of Warding or some business. Oh, goodness. Random ritualist hexes that make you super slow. That was actually not very useful. There's all these outcasts, which are like outcast Luxons, I think, or something. I'm not entirely sure the lore of it, to be honest. I kind of feel like I should be using a Zealous Spear with this build. Do I have a Zealous Spear? That's another question. I do have this, which is really, really close. Okay, I might make myself a Zealous Spear. That one's The problem with that one is that one's Rec 13, and I don't have 13 Spear Mastery on this build, and I often don't have 13 Spear Mastery because I often want to be able to spec in multiple things. So it's a little bit not very good for me. But here we are. So I do want to get, while I'm out here, visit the Whirlpool's Edge, and we just got ambushed by some outcast assassins. Oh, we have pulled way too much aggro. I think we should be okay. But all of those outcasts up on the hill have also decided they wanted to fight us, so... I'm keeping a little bit of an eye on health bars so I can help a little bit. Granted, my idea of helping involves using a skill that only heals people that are enchanted, so it's somewhat limited. Although a lot of our party does try to be enchanted. You have low HP. And you have low HP. And now you're alive and attacking us, so we don't like that. These guys are level 23, which is kind of impressive. I mean, it's not bad to clear these guys out. We're kind of going in that direction anyway. Krakens. Yeah, I should totally set up a Zealous Spear. That'll be a future me problem. Ooh, a Lexan Key. You know what that is? That's 300 gold. It's whatever you open from the chest is probably going to be worth less than the key is worth. The main reason to use it is to get points in the chest opening title, which is... Where is it? Treasure Hunter? Yeah. So I would need to open a lot more to be able to get that. Anyway, it looks like the Waterfall's Edge spot is kind of around this way a little bit. The reason why I want to build a... Yeah, I mentioned because I don't have the attribute requirement off of the one that I had already. It won't be too bad to build one. I'll just have to look at what my options are. I can use most of the mods from that one. Technically, I'd want an enchanting mod. But I'm okay with another one, too. I'll have to see what the options of some of this stuff I have lying around is as well. I have a bunch of conditions on me. Because I'm enjoying this Onslaught-based playstyle, incidentally. Man, it'll be good to turn this in. Start looking at some spear skin options. Ooh, I wonder if there's a Masat spear. That would be good. I kind of want to hang on to some adrenaline in case they have a blocking stance. You guys get started on that. I'm going to pick up this Wayfarer's Mark. There's a Masat spear skin. I wonder what it looks like. It's honestly not a thought that's really crossed my mind. But there are Masat skins from the... Oh. Stop debilitating shotting me. What was the other... Because I have another... Yeah, okay, this is a heavy prong spear fortitude. I could take the fortitude mod off of this. I don't care about the heavy. And the other... I don't... Because warding is not tremendous, I'm going to be honest here. Enchanting would be nice, but is unnecessary, and I'm going to have another enchanting spear anyway. I might just want Zealous for, like, if I want to run with Flurry. I really hope it doesn't want me to fight Kunvi. Kunvi is not nice. It is, Elementalist bosses and factions are especially deadly, because factions bosses... So Prophecy's bosses are super tanky. They have like half duration for conditions and hexes, which is actually means that a really good way to fight them is with Wastrel's Worry, which is a Mesmer hex that ends in like 3 seconds, and if you don't use a skill in that time, you take a massive spike of damage. And with them, it's just like a second or whatever, so it's like super quick, and it has a super short recharge, so it's really, really effective. But with factions, but like the damage is not really different than normal, right? But with factions, one of the things that they decided to, it is over that way. Great. Why? Why? Okay, well, let's hope we can avoid being dead. Over here somewhere. There it is. Found it. Cool. Where's the stupid... Oh, yeah, you can see it. You can see it. My entire party is just, like, utter wreckedness. I am unstoppable, I say, and... Oh, no freaking... Oh, that... Oh, that sucks. Okay, we're gonna have to make our way back up through the stupid... tunnel. Okay. Okay, let's clear out my inventory. You are Luxon. Okay, yeah. Okay, this is a stupid factions mechanic where NPCs and factions don't want to talk to you unless you're the right faction, and it is... I'm shaking my head. You can't see it, but it is a mechanic that they decided was a good idea. Factions is full of things that sound like good ideas and then play like crap. And I... Like, the thing is, the cure's easy, right? I just hit G and I go to the guild hall, and I don't need that thing open. So, like, oh my goodness, this episode is going to take forever to upload. Okay, so the question is... Okay, you know what? You know what? This episode is already, like, monstrously long. I am going to... I'm going to just call this episode early. Early, I say. This episode is like 3 times as long as I want episodes to be. So I'm going to go ahead and call this episode here. So until next time, we will work on finishing this one, doing the next one, and other stuff. And yeah, okay, bye.